Okay, welcome back to another video. In the previous video, we discussed a passage by applying the reading techniques on the passage. Now, in this video, we are going to do the same. These are the AKUEB papers, and you can use for these techniques for any kind of reading passages, whether it's your IELTS exam, TOEFL, or whatsoever reading is, because the techniques are same. Because you are applying skimming, scanning, inference, intensive reading, and annotation as well, right? That helps you identifying the answer in a very quickly time bound manner. So let us discuss this passage very quickly and solve the questions. Reading comprehension questions, these are SSSC 2024 latest papers, so this will help you out. Reading passage number 2. So I'll read the first line to get an idea what the passage is about. When I woke up, there was only one thing on my mind. So obviously here it's a first person narration, and a person is narrating his story. When I woke up, right? Past tense. So here I get a little bit idea in 1 second what the passage is about. So here, question number 20, it says the first paragraph mainly focuses on. So firstly, I will skim the first paragraph for the main idea, what the first paragraph is about or what it is focusing. So quickly, I will skim the first paragraph to get an idea. When I woke up, in my mind, what to wear. Obviously, there is a person, he's think about, he's preparing for something, obviously, and he's conscious about what to wear. Billion thoughts, he's confused, many thoughts came to his mind. And then, not only was it my first day of high school, oh, he's preparing for his first day at high school, but it was my first day of the school in a new state, in a new country. Obviously, first impression is everything. So you can annotate, you can highlight the main ideas. It's about first impression, going to new school, and imperative to me to impress the people. He want to impress the people there because he's joining a new school. And for the first time in my life, I thought about how convenient it would be to wear the oranges matching plate. These are clothes, uniforms, right? So now we will read the question again and look for the answers or the options. So first paragraph mainly, see, it is emphasized here, so you need to look for these keywords or you need to look for these modifiers. Why he has used this mainly, he's not, maybe, although there are other ideas, but what is the main idea or what is the main focus of the first paragraph? Obviously, the author, the narrator, he wants to be accepted, and he's conscious about first impressions, so his desire to be accepted in the new school, it's the my option. The reason behind the author's lack of friends can be mainly attributed to. So again, we will skim where there is a mention of friendship, right? So we will know what's the reason behind his lack of friends. So where friendship is mentioned, finding friends here is mentioned here. I struggled finding friends that I could trust and would be there for me if I picked up and left again. But this time was different. So we need to read the first line again. This is the third time changing school. He's moving to many different places, and obviously, when he changed his school, he's struggling to find new friends. So obviously, the reason behind his lack of friend is frequent change of school. This is the third time he is changing his school. The underlined term my jaw dropped to the floor in paragraph 3 means, so even if you have good, if you are good and logical, you can directly guess here from what does this phrase means. For example, if you are in the state of surprise, obviously you open your mouth in a surprised way, right? So in this way your jaw drops down. So from here I can directly say, so author was very surprised about something. For your assurance, I'll show you this in paragraph number 3. Paragraph number 3, my jaw drop. Paragraph number 3, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Here my jaw dropped down, but it turned corner. Okay, let us read a bit. I felt like as powerful as I step off the bus and headed towards my classroom. So when he entered the classroom, he was in the state of surprise, obviously. Mrs. Hartfields can be described as. So now we will read about where this name of this teacher is mentioned, Mrs. Hartfields. So we can guess about her personality. Mrs. Hartfields, where are you? I'll skim you in the text. Here her name is mentioned. Here her name is mentioned. So I'll quickly read a bit, skim it to get an idea about her personality. There was this miss sitting, all right, and then the first day meant the introduction. I made it through my speech. Obviously, the narrator introduced himself to the teacher, Miss Hartfield, unscathed, well mannered until Miss Harvey stood up jokingly, right? So you can say she had a good sense of humor, adding that she liked my style. And although this was the moment I had been dreading from the moment I walked in, after the class I stayed behind and talked to Miss Hurtfells. So from here, you can guess about her personality, that she is supportive because she support the new student. She supported the new student. She is kind of intelligent, witty in her way, right? So witty is a person who is intelligent, smart, and it is also used in the sense of humor as well. 24. The author can be best described as. So what's the author attitude overall the passage? He is righteous. Mhm. Yes, maybe. Best describe, right? The question is saying best describe. He may be righteous, but best describe. Sarcastic, agitated, upset, nervous, a little bit, but best describe. So he is best described as enthusiastic. So from the beginning, you can see that he is very energetic and he is very enthusiastic and keen about his new joining his new school uniform and making friends. So he's enthusiastic person. The moral lesson we learn from the author's experience is that we should adopt to new situation. Obviously, the passage is about adopting to new situation, new environments, making new friends, new school, etc. So the text type is obviously it's a narrative, it's a personal experience, personal story, right? The narrator, he is sharing his personal experience. Okay, there is a close passage as well. If you want to solve it, we'll also solve it, right? The verb suited to fill in the blanks. Penguins have subject verb agreement, right? Obviously, penguins are plural, so we need a plural helping verb here, that is have. And the second one is snow conditions are right, they will slide on its valleys. So it's here as a pronoun, as a possessive pronoun being used. So which word we can replace with another possessive pronoun? There is theirs, right? It's about penguins and their bellies, so we can replace it with another possessive pronoun, and that is theirs. The term best suited to fill in blank number 3. Blank number 3 will read blank number 3. Which word best suits here? Penguins may not be able to fly across the sky, but they can fly underwater as well. Any fish. So instead of wings, these have flippers. They don't have wings, but instead of wings, they have flippers. So instead is the best word here. And the last one is the preposition suited in the title for. Obviously, for places you use in. I live in Gilgit, they live in Antarctica. So in is the correct preposition here. Thank you for listening this video. I hope you get an idea.